Kamala Harris hates this black woman. Here's why.
Kamala, number one, has never been for the black community. I want you to understand something. Kamala has played a part, just like Joe Biden, in persecuting and putting African-American people in jail by the droves. Droves, okay? When it comes to drug crime, she has treated drug crime as if it was murder, okay? And then on top of that, let me explain something to you. The only reason why Kamala is a vice president in the first place is because she's black. It is not because she is qualified. It is not because she is competent. It is because she's black. Mama, let me explain something to you. I have never in my life dealt with racism. People are like, oh, you know, technically it's systematic. Systematic racism means it's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system.
That's all better if we just let it be. Give the people what they want.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, darling, I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away from her. I put a hole in the nigga for fucking with me.
Time for Joe to go in 2024.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there.
I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Politics is like a big game of decision-making. It's how people organize themselves and make choices about how to run their community or country. People in politics can be leaders or members of a group that tries to influence these decisions. They talk about important issues like laws, taxes, and how resources are used. So, when you hear about politics, it's about people trying to make things work for everyone in society. It's like a puzzle where everyone's opinions and ideas come together to create a picture of how things should be done. Political gaslighting is when a person in power manipulates the truth to make others doubt their own beliefs or memories. It's like being told the sky is green so many times that you start to question if it's true. This tactic is used to disorient and control people, making them easier to influence. By understanding gaslighting, individuals can recognize when it's happening and protect themselves from its harmful effects.
Your incarceration rate is down, the education rate is up, we up. We went from a group of men who were brought to this country in the hulls of slave ships. I know we got the pretendians out there that's saying that we still here, but the DNA test says otherwise, just like your baby mama. So, for my brothers who know their history and know where we came from, and know what we've been through for hundreds of years, the fact that over 60% of black men have now reached the middle class as a... Your seed is the most important thing that you produce in this world. It's not the art that you produce. It's not the buildings that you create. It's not the amount of money you make. It's not the amount of people who like you. It is your legacy.
But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
Salute the black men.
Started with mama issues, afraid to question anything, that was that bitch in you. Grown ass men, we letting this shit continue. Adolescent feminine ways, why men offend you. Mama boy, she love thugs, her secret lover. That's why she keep these niggas inside the covers. Put the nigga aside, homie, I'm your brother. Close father saving us, having the same mother. Iron sharpens iron, we learning from one another. No jealousy or envy, going through life struggles. You told your mama you was outside, wanted to hang. Now you wearing colors and just joined the gang. No money, so the OGs taught you how to slang. Jackers rolled up and all you heard was bang. On the side of the curb, leaking out your brains. Quiet women sing, single mama lost again. Black men, we gotta change. Salute the black men. We number one if you talking about top 10. I salute the black men. Child support kids don't belong to him. I salute the black men. She lied on you and sent you to the pen. I salute the black men. Dealing with the pressure and oppressor getting lesser cause we deserve the best of. Coming home from work and life issues, I just want a meal, end up with fights with you. You just need to chill, remember I'm right with you. So fucking masculine swinging and I ain't hit you. What's your fucking issue? You don't love me, you love what I can get you. Don't let the kids you love being a bitch you. 911 police saying I hit you. I got video footage, you lying bitch you. Why you think we locked up options with you? Making love to the enemy out to get you. That big ass and a smile might convince you. Graveyards that's filled, we on the menu. Penitentiaries packed, men continue to be the simps and she provided the venue. No respect, so black men we've been through. Nigga,
Black fathers are more likely to help their children with their homework, prepare meals, bathe and dress their children compared to fathers of other races. So the absent or deadbeat black father myth that many in America believe is really more like a lie.
The black men, we number one if you talking about top 10. I salute the black men. Child support kids don't belong to him. I salute the black men. She lied on you and sent you to the pen. I salute the black men. Dealing with the pressure and oppressor getting lesser cause we deserve the best. To salute the black men. We number one if you talking about top 10. I salute the black men. Child support kids don't belong to him. I salute the black men. She lied on you and sent you to the pen. I salute the black men. Dealing with the pressure and oppressor getting lesser cause we deserve the best of.
Salute the black men.
I salute.
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 Black men, I want to salute.
Fuck your back.
I like that.
Salute the black man.
Cognitive dissonance is a condition that happens for a myriad of reasons. Many times in modern America, men and women often do one of the following. They deny the evidence. They become enraged when you present them with the evidence. They argue to ad hominem attacks, meaning they attack the messenger instead of the message. And they will fight you or flee because they cannot hear what you are saying. A condition such as this, tied into cognitive dissonance, often happens to those that have or lack self-awareness. They stay in a perpetual cycle of arrested development, exhibited by this.
Look, you might not like it, but that's still who we are. That exuberance, that flamboyance-ness, that's the black man. And below I see athleticism, I see timing, I see soul. I promise you, if that was a white man out there dancing like that, moving and had that sort of timing, you all would be okay with it. And I'm telling you, it's okay to be okay with it. It's appropriate. He is at the African American graduation. He's getting his AA degree. That boy is probably no more than 19, 20 years old. coming from where he came from, the same place I came from, if I could dance like that, I might do it now.
Puerto Rican man or Dominican man?
Black. Black.
Puerto Rican man or Dominican man?
Like black men. Like other cultures. This is the happiest people I ever met. And the nice.
If you tell the truth, you're gonna
the most beautiful
If you tell the truth, you'll lose your job. If you tell the truth, people think you're a bad guy.
We winning, we winning. We foundation inventors over here. Black men been building and contending over here. Gender wars have started, lot of sinning over here. Trying to get it together, no pretending over here. God's plan is real, they attacking the original. How you want protection in your section, hypocritical. How you want a real man, think it's so cynical. Number one, in hospital deaths, talking clinical. Depression turn 50, die alone, it's preventable. You can't even wear your own hair using chemicals. You won't even listen to your man, not identical. You having them Drake babies, we not feeling you. Time is running out, you can't hide, we revealing you. Ain't nobody ever told the lies that we see in you. Divest, vanilla up your pie, still invisible. That's why we fly to friendly skies, and here's the proof. Yeah, baby, we winning over here. No drama, no mamas, yeah, we winning over here. Options, we got options, we winning over here. Why take a L when we winning over here? This when it feels like we winning over here. Celebrate, they hate while we winning over here. Smell that, that's confidence, we winning over here. Passport, no doubt, cause we winning over here. We winning over here.
Man. Can't wait to get back to Thailand, man. Got on my Bangkok shirt, man. I'll be back out there. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm just peace, relaxation.
You had enough
bro.
of the Matrix?
Oh, man, I've already had enough. When I got back almost 2 months ago.
Different. What I tell you, when you come back,
everything. Oh, yeah.
We winning over here. Jump the blizzard jumps. Jump the blizzard, yeah, the blizzard jumps. Jump the blizzard, yeah, the blizzard jumps. Jump the blizzard, cause the blizzard jumps. Finances are short, so they taking from the men. Open up them borders, let them immigrants come in. Dilute the water, so you sipping from the sin. Bioengineered all the food that's going in.
This is science meat. FDA approved science meat, of course. It was grown in a vat instead of inside an animal's body. And I'm about to chow down on it.
Poison the country, even music full of gin. Evil spirits and devils got us jumping out the spin. Can't trust the people, no community events. Diseases inside, destroy communities within. Yeah, baby, we winning over here. No drama, no mamas, yeah, we winning over here. Options, we got options, we winning over here. Why take a L when we winning over here? That's what when it feels like we winning over here. Celebrate they hate while they winning over here. Smell that, that's confidence, we winning over here. Passport, no doubt, I'll be winning over here. Up jump the blizzard and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzard and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzard, yeah, the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzards and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king.
And $1 million for you can't see the pumps. Not country. Country girl just love it just because. You want to work so hard? You work too hard for that old girl. Country girl take you how you is. Country girl accept you. You understand what I say? Country girl will cook for you, clean for you, wash your clothes for you. Make sure wipe out mat out your eye for you, dig out your nose for you, bust your bum for you, turn in no time for that.
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that time.
Gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Yeah, baby, we winning over here. No drama, no mamas, yeah, we winning over here. Options, we got options, we winning over here. Why take a L when we winning over here? That's what when it feels like we winning over here. Celebrate they hate while they winning over here. Smell that, that's confidence, we winning over here. Passport, no doubt, I'll be winning over here. Up jump the blizzard and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzard and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzard, yeah, the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. Up jump the blizzards and the blizzard jumps. Up jump the blizzard, talking about the blizzard king. We winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, 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 we winning, we winning, we winning, we
you wonder why brothers want to get on the airplanes and go other places. Half the time, we could deal with the women, it's you dudes. You self-hating, selfish, narcissistic black men that we don't want to be around. We can't enjoy anything. Because if we got 2 nickels more to rub together, then you want to come hit us upside the head and take it. Y'all always coveting somebody else's stuff. Y'all, truthfully, y'all jealous of that man, Aaron Sloan. You wish you could speak like him. He was too proud, and so y'all wanted to break him down, just like the slave catcher DNA that's running through your blood.
Fire.
Pay somebody to build Jewish houses for you.
Culture, clinician.
If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. Heaven and hell, that's what they told you. Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. Young heads pick it back up and young dolphins. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician, masculinity issues. Asking fathers who miss you. Mama drama don't kiss you. All a part of the ritual. This is how they get you. Separate the men, women clipping babies pretend to. Damn. Lovers, haters acting like vultures. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't 7, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. Listen. Listen.
All right, guys. Thank you to the. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, hit 1. If you can hear me, hit 1, guys. Share this stream. This is gonna be a good stream, guys. Before I get into my next session with patience, but I want to talk about, guys. Sadly, a situation that's happened recently with the untimely demise of Bevelyn Beatty Williams. And I love that, sister. Shout out to Bevelyn Beatty Williams. If you guys don't know about Bevelyn Beatty Williams, she's been on YouTube recently, and she's went national on her stance about support of not only traditional values, but also calling out liberal politics. And it's a problem, guys, when traditional black women that believe in family and believe in the sustaining of our society, but when they protest on the behalf of the injustices that are going on in this society, then all of a sudden they are accosted by the liberal elites. You know, there was a time, guys, in America where black people were some of the most moral people in the world. Well, we live in a world in a time where traditionalism is under attack. Traditional masculinity is under attack, whether you're white or black. Traditional black women are under attack. Anything related to traditional families or the things that our ancestors believed in, guys, is under attack. And it's under attack for a bevy of reasons, because this thing is really spiritual. But we're not going to get into the spiritual part. But we know that Sister Bevelyn Beatty Williams had got more or less attacked by these zombie-led Democrats. And as I told you guys, I'm not a politician. I was a liberal politician or registered as a Democrat for years. I was on the ballot as a Democrat for years, but I never voted Democrat in the last 8 years. But I finally changed it to independent. So one will ask the question, how can you on one end say you believe in tolerance, but yet this dear sister of ours, Bevelyn Beatty Williams, has been more or less accosted by liberal elites because Bevelyn Beatty Williams dared to speak out, and she dared to say what she believed in. And what happens, guys, in the broader context of America, when you go against the machine does not more or less forgive you. Because see, the machine talks from two sides of its mouth. The machine says on one end that it's tolerant, but on the other end, it's not tolerant. The machine on one end says that it's tolerant, but on the other end, it's not tolerant. It's only tolerant if you agree with them. But see, when you have a different worldview than the machine will eat you up and spit you out. And sadly, Bevelyn Beatty Williams has been sentenced to 41 months of federal prison because Betty Williams dared to speak up against the machine. And here's the crazy thing, guys. I recently reached out to Betty yesterday, literally reached out to her. And I saw the story flash across my post. And then I saw that she was giving 41 months in federal prison over something, in my opinion, is silly and foolish. And it's a problem, guys, because, see, Black people are slaves to tokenism. Many Black folks are slaves to symbolism. And sadly, we got like a gyneocracy where the women tell the men how to vote, instead of the men being the exemplars in their home, and they tell the women how they should follow his leadership. But see, when you don't have strong men that stand firm in their position as men, and they don't waver by the wayside, as I said before in the past, guys, when men fail to lead, the children rebel or rebel. When men fail to lead, the children rebel and the women take over.
When men fail to lead, the children rebel and the women take over.
And what they're trying to do, guys, they're trying to slowly but damn surely turn America not only to a Marxist country, but they're trying to silence anything that's synonymous with traditionalism and traditional Black men and traditional Black women. Because, see, the power elites want to turn America inside out. They want to take away the voice of traditional masculinity, to the point at my alma mater, UNC Chapel Hill, you got young white men that are speaking out because they are frustrated. Because this damn woke machine has gotten so bad now, guys, the woke machine think is greater or more superior, or is superior to men. And I'm going to do a show, guys, at some point called The Lucifer Paradox, The Paradox of Lucifer and the Modern Woman. I'm going to do a show called The Paradox of Lucifer and the Modern Woman. And I'm going to entitle it The Paradox of Lucifer and the Modern Woman because of this. One will assert that if Lucifer, being an angel created by the Most High, would have been grateful to be under the presence and the throne of God. But the paradox, which means to the contrary or baffling or the opinion of, the great archangel Lucifer, he rebelled against an ecosystem that the Most High created. And what you're seeing manifest before your eyes is that they're putting women in power to rebel against the infrastructure that Black men created. Free Black male slave labor, working class white men and men in general. And then we got an issue in society and an issue in the world where the cognitive dissonance is damn severe. And to the point, you got people that want to put this woman in power, not because she's competent enough to lead this country, not because she deserved to lead this country, not because she is selective when she wants to be a Black woman, quote unquote, not because she has been complicit in the mass incarceration and creating laws that have more or less demonized Black men and Black families, but all because she a woman, and all because she is selectively Black, and damn all because she got on some damn Chucks and pearls. Chucks and pearls, some goofy as that, because she's in a damn sorority. But see, you know, people can't think anymore because people have been more or less besmirched by the media. Common sense now is not common anymore, gentlemen and great ladies. To the traditional black women and black men, or black men and black women, common sense is no longer common. Because, see, politicking is a real thing. The only thing they do is tell you and sell you BS over and over and over again. And because some of you Negroes don't know how to think, you keep down falling for it over and over and over again. For 3.5 years, this woman haven't created any policy that's beneficial to the greater black collective. She haven't given you your political cornbread. But sadly, because black folks can't think, sadly, many of them, not all, and because many of them want validation by the white man, they continue to enslave themselves mentally because they don't have the mental acumen to see through the BS and the rhetoric that's more or less been accosted to the greatest institution at one time, the black family. But one will ask the question, why is that so, the kosher clinician? Well, I believe the part of it is spiritual, because the book said they won't love the truth. Part of it is spiritual. But also part of it is because we don't have enough masculine black men that speak up and speak out and call out this BS. You got so many weak men now that were raised by their mothers. They don't know how to damn think anymore, and they let their women lead them instead of they leading their women. And I'm going to challenge you, good black men, the ones that are masculine. It becomes a time in society, man, when you have to speak up and speak out. You have to tell the woman in your life, either you can follow me or you can take your ass on. It's literally that simple. You can respect and honor me or you can take your ass on. It's really that simple. And either she fall in line or she can get behind, and you can find a woman that can respect you and honor you and follow your leadership, because America, guys, is going through an existentialist crisis. And many times we talk about existentialism in the clinical framework because we talk about existentialism because you come to a crossroad where you start saying to yourself, what is my purpose and why am I existing? But the problem is, guys, no one cares about the needs of men. That's why I became the kosher clinician. You guys need to support the channel, because a time will come when I'm going to have to be more careful. And I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm behind the scene doing some projects. I'm behind the scene because there's going to be a time where I'm going to have to be different, not because I want to, but I cannot continue to take risks for the sake of taking risks. I just can't do it. Not because I'm scared, but it's not really worth me putting my livelihood on line. But in the meantime, if you like what I'm doing, donate to this channel, become a member, and support the stream. Because there's a fly in the ointment, guys, in modern politics, and that fly is an affront to traditional masculinity. Now, we're going to get deep into it, guys, because once again, Sister Bevelyn Williams has been sentenced to 41 months in federal prison. 41 months in federal prison by the Democratic zombies. Watch this.
Kamala Harris hates this black woman. Here's why.
Kamala, number one, has never been for the black community. I want you to understand something. Kamala has played a part, just like Joe Biden, in persecuting and putting African-American people in jail by the droves. Droves, okay? When it comes to drug crime, she has treated drug crime as if it was murder, okay? And then on top of that, let me explain something to you. The only reason why Kamala is a vice president in the first place is because she's black. It is not because she is qualified. It is not because she is competent. It is because she's black. Mama, let me explain something to you. I have never in my life dealt with racism. People are like, oh, you know, technically it's systematic. Systematic racism means it's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system.
If we just let it be.
Give the people what they want.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, darling, I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And leaders trying to take my life away from my whole.
So once again, guys, Bevelyn Williams has been sentenced to 41 months in federal prison. And I'm going to read the information out to you guys. And it's unfortunate because we're going to get deep into it. And guys, share this stream and donate to the channel. If you don't have any money, that's okay. Just share the stream, please. Because political or politicking is a real phenomenon. And it's tied or more or less predicated in a condition called political gaslight. Shout out to my man Mujahid for that $3 super cash out. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. But we're going to get deep into it, guys. And we're going to break this thing down because there's a fly in the American ointment. There's a fly, guys, in the American ointment. All right, so let's get into it because I'm going to read the information in this detailed information with Sister Bevelyn Williams. And guys, y'all should support this woman. If I can go to Tennessee, I'm going to support this sister. She got arrested today, sadly. So Tennessee woman sentenced to 41 months for violating the freedom of access to clinic, the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrance Act, whatever you call it, of Access to Clinic Entrances Act. All right, so according to the U.S. Attorney, Damian Williams said that Bevelyn Williams repeatedly imitated, intimidated, and interfered with individuals seeking and providing critical reproductive health services. She did so by physically blocking access to clinics, threatening staff by force of officers and law enforcement departments committed to insurance that patients exercising the legal right to obtain reproductive health services in healthcare facilities and their staff providing these crimes can do it so without unlawful interference or fear of threats and violence. Think about it, guys. The god called Molech, for the last 40 years, our babies have been more or less, how can I say it, have been sacrificed to Molech on the altar of hedonism. And hedonism, because many of these unplanned pregnancies have been due to being hedonistic. And if I got a baby pregnant, I should be a woman pregnant, I should be responsible for taking care of that baby, but also having the rights, same rights as that woman. But see now, guys, in the world that we live in, men don't have equal rights for their seed. Once that seed is in that woman, she got full rights. You no longer have any rights. And that's why men, the ones that got some sense, gotta know how to protect their seed. Because these hyenas now, once they get your seed, you don't have any power once these hyenas get your seed. And it's a problem. So according to the evidence at the trial and other public filings and statements made in court, on June 20th, 2021, Williams threatened to use force against patients and staff members at the reproductive health center located in Lower Manhattan and blocked patients and staff members from accessing the health center. Now, I don't know if all this is true, but I'm gonna get the video clip in a minute. But all because this sister spoke out against the machine, and this sister spoke out against the nonsense, and this sister spoke out and spoke up about standing up for babies and standing up for children that have not been born into this world. And sadly, because of that, she was talking about the other night while she was under surveillance by the FBI. And now Sister Bevelyn is going to spend 41 months in 41 months in jail unless Trump become president and he grant her clemency. And I pray that he become president so they can release this poor woman. At various times on June 19th, 2020, Williams stood directly in front of health center entrances. Williams initially blocked the main entrance used by patients, causing the health center to have divert patients to enter through the staff entrance. Williams responded by moving a block that staff entrance and directing others to do the same. Williams live streamed some of her conduct on June 19th and 2020 on social media account. On the live stream on June 19th, Williams stood within inches of the health center's chief administration office and threatened to terrorize the place. Now listen, you can't believe nothing these people say, guys, because a lot of times they could be weaponizing language. They'll take innocent people that disagree with them and use weaponizing language. So we don't know if this is true or not. It could be weaponizing language, so we don't know for sure or not. But anyway, in addition to Williams' conduct in Manhattan on multiple occasions, from 2019 to 2022, Williams and others intimidated and interfered with individuals seeking to obtain reproductive health services at other clinics across the country, including in Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, and Brooklyn and New York. For example, in January 2022, Williams traveled to a health center in Fort Myers, Florida, where she directed other individuals to block health center entrances. As a result of the blockade, medical staff was delayed and threatening at least dozens of patients, 3 of whom were scheduled for time-sensitive procedures that could have resulted in bleeding, infection, and significant pain without timely treatment. In addition, in July 2022, Williams invaded a health center in Atlantic, Georgia, where she screamed through the door at patients attempting to enter the facility until they were forced to leave. Among other things, Williams shouted she'll go to jail before letting patients enter the facility for an abortion and was not afraid to get arrested. Don't know how true this is. But I do commend this dear woman for standing up. In addition, Williams, 33 of Ottawa, Tennessee, was sentenced to 2 years of supervised release. Mr. Williams praised the outstanding work of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The prosecution of this case is being handled by the Office of Civil Rights in the Criminal Convention against U.S. attorneys Emily Johnson, Missy Steiner, and Jamie, whoever her name is. And so, more or less, guys, Sister Bevelyn Williams was arrested, and we need to find a way to support this dear sister, guys, because the zombies don't like anybody that think rationally or think like they got some sense. And we're going to pull this video up.
Kamala Harris hates this black woman. Here's why.
And, hold tight.
Number one. I mean, there's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system.
Hold on for a minute. All right, I think this is it. Here we go.
Number one has never been for the black community. I want you to understand something. Kamala has played a part, just like Joe Biden, in persecuting and putting African American people in jail by the droves. Droves. Okay? When it comes to drug crime, she has treated drug crime as if it was murder. Okay? And then on top of that, let me explain something to you. The only reason why Kamala is a vice president in the first place is because she's black. It is not because she is qualified.
Well, I would say because she's a minority, because some say she's black, some say she's not black. It's subjective. But I do get your point.
It is not because she is competent. It is because she's black. Mama, let me explain something to you. I have never in my life dealt with racism. People are like, oh, you know, technically it's systematic. Systematic racism means there's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system. Let me explain something to you. I did not experience racism until the day Joe Biden used Letitia James, a black attorney general, along with Damian Williams, a black FBI head of FBI agency, and they indicted me for standing against the abortion murder of black. Kids. Do you know the agent that they used to investigate me was a black man? He has an African name. Do you know that they used their tokens to go after black people that got out of line? They used the guys in the house in line, angel on the streets. I would got a pat on my wrist. Are you kidding me? They would have said, all right, girl, go ahead. You out here acting up. Go live your life.
Testing. If you guys can hear me, hit one. I don't know what's going on, man. This thing is doing stupid stuff, man. But anyway, this sister was more or less accosted because of her stand for standing on business and standing on trying to help. Standing on trying to help black people and black folks to look like her. But sadly, she was put in prison, guys, more recently. And that's a problem. But let me tell you guys something. Our liberties are being under attack. And if they can put Bevelyn Williams in prison, they can put her in prison as well. And we don't know all the nuances to it, but they can put Sister Bevelyn in prison. They can definitely do to you and I, especially black men.
They wouldn't have did nothing. Federally indicted, secret grand jury meeting to put out all the videos of me standing in front, preaching the gospel, not with a bat, not with a gun, nothing. Just standing there preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, declaring the truth and saying that abortion is murder. Now you get a federal indictment. You got the FBI watching you. Do you know the...
So this sister had the FBI watching her. So imagine those that are striving to do the right thing. Imagine those that are striving to do the right things, what can happen if you go against the machine. And Sister Bevelyn dared to go against the liberal machine.
FBI been watching me since 2019. I went to Africa and back. I went to Nigeria. They recorded when my baby was born. They documented when my baby was born.
Listen, they recorded when her baby was born. They recorded when Sister Bevelyn's baby was born. Make that make sense. But that's what's going to happen, guys, as we continue to progress in these modern times. You can lose your life, or you might be sentenced for taking the stand for faith and truth. And that's what you're seeing now, sadly.
They documented when we went to Nigeria for a missions trip. They documented when me and Ricky got married. They documented everything I did because I was a nigga out of line. That's what y'all want. Y'all vote people in, and y'all don't understand. You're voting in your image of being a nigga in line. That's what you do when you vote Democrat. Shoot.
And I agree with Sister Bevelyn. I agree with her 100%. They want you to fall in line and know your place. And when you don't know your place, you're going to pay the consequence.
But as I said earlier, guys, we got a generation that have not been raised by traditional men. We got a generation where traditional families are no longer as strong as they used to be. We got a generation where being politically correct is more important. And I'm going to see if I can go see this sister Bevelyn Williams, because my heart goes out to her.
That somebody is only in a position that they in because they're black and they're a woman and they need the vote. They could give a dang about anything else. That she's intelligent, that she's smart, that she's a great speaker. She make black women look like a joke. She make us look like we goofy. Yeah, you know, what's the line she say? She repeat the same sentence 10 different times because she don't know what she's saying, probably because she's nervous. But guess what? When she was in there putting them niggas in jail, she wasn't nervous being a prosecutor.
Right. This woman was complicit in incarcerating multiple black people, but mostly black men. And her and Joe Biden were complicit in the crime bill, sadly.
She knew exactly what to say. She knew exactly what to do. She ain't that innocent. She ain't that innocent. Sorry. Do a little bit more research. Be a little bit more confident in this season. Don't be a dummy. Don't follow the sheet. Do better. Do better. Please, I'm begging you. Do better.
But here's the problem, guys. We're not going to do better because many don't know how to think. And I saw some of these goofy men talking about them pushing for Kamala Harris, a woman that was complicit. Can you imagine a black man that was complicit in putting black women in prison? Imagine a group of black men complicit for putting black women in prison. Do you think those black women will vote for those black men? And I will argue to the contrary, no. I will argue no. They won't support those black men. But sadly, because many of these households are raised by women or led by women, men tend to identify with the talking points of their mothers. Let's get to this. Hold tight.
Beatty was charged with criminal mischief and
Now this is Beverly Williams. These pro-life students were arrested for writing in chalk "Preborn Black Lives Matter" in front of Washington, D.C. Planned Parenthood. And they arrested this poor sister because she just only thing she did is stood firm and more or less affirmed what she. Anywhere in America, and folks can chant Black Lives Matter and destroy property and deface property, but the damn cops are standing there, they won't do nothing. But when Christians or traditional people want to cry out against the injustices with these innocent babies, then all of a sudden, they're handcuffed or more or less led away. Now, Democrats encourage mass gatherings to protest Democrat laws. Enforcement agents Democrat law enforcement policies in America's Democratic-run cities. So they can protest and destroy stuff, but no one else can. Make it make sense. They can protest, but no one else can.
Kamala, number one, has never been for the black community.
The next clip I'm about to show you is from this past weekend, and I'm just going to run it. Let's go.
Standing with Black Lives Matter. We want our police. Refund our police.
Look at this bold and brave sister. Look at this bold and brave sister. Shout out to Sister Bevelyn Williams. But when you go against the machine guys, or what I call the Democratic zombies, then it's a problem.
Refund our police. Y'all don't care about black lives. Get the pay. Y'all don't care about black lives. Refund the police. Refund the police. They say Black Lives Matter. They say Black Lives Matter, right? They say Black Lives.
So that yelling, screaming, crazy person is Bevelyn Beatty. She's a 29-year-old.
And now look at this liberal. What you're seeing, guys, what you're seeing, guys, is that they just want a token in power. Only thing you got to do for some black folks is give them a token of power. And they'll rather see a token in power than somebody that's caring about the greater good of black America or America in general. But you tell me what Bevelyn Williams is doing wrong that will more or less justify her going to prison long term. You tell me what she's doing wrong that would justify it.
And she apparently is one of the leaders of At the Well Ministries. For whatever insane and inane reason why she had to do this, then she had to throw Jesus' name into it, which, pisses me off on a whole different level because I'm actually a believer. And a black one, too. Turns out Miss Bevelyn is also...
So this woman is what you would call a Christian feminist. Because how can you say you believe in the teachings of God and she appears to be a Christian feminist, in my opinion? She appears to be a Christian feminist, in my opinion, guys. Because what she's trying to talk about or establish to me is nonsense.
Also in a clip for a movie called The Trump Card, and said that after she was arrested that the police just treated her like a princess. This is just a casual reminder that skinfolk aren't always kinfolk.
Hey y'all, so I'm cute. Listen, I just wanna I think I need to make an announcement because I feel like maybe I'm posting stuff and it's causing some confusion, and that's my negligence, my ignorance, so forgive me. So this is what I want to tell y'all, if y'all don't already know, and this is all cool. I am federally indicted by the FBI. I was sued by Letitia James in New York City, and now she has taken up that lawsuit to criminal charges against violating FACE. I'm charged with conspiracy to violate FACE and violating FACE, and I'm facing up to 15 years in prison for basically preventing women from getting abortions. That's what FACE is. It's a violating freedom, access to clinics act, something like that. Basically, yeah, I'm being charged federally. So I got indicted last year, December, around this time, December. They took my passport. They went through my phone.
So basically, they tried to indict this woman, this sister, because they said she was preventing women from getting services. But we don't know how true that is. Was it really that? Or was she just being a clarion call for what she believed in? But this is the world that we live in, guys. And I'm going to tell you something. If, and I say if the current powers that be get into office, you ain't seen nothing yet, guys. If the current powers that be get into office, you haven't seen nothing yet. If you think this country is already dead and ran by zombies, let this woman become president and watch what happens. Because it's crazy, and it's getting crazier and more crazy, sadly.
They were going to get a warrant, so I gave them my phone freely. They took everything. They subpoenaed Facebook for all of my videos, even the ones that Facebook takes down. And mind you, Facebook and YouTube censors me like crazy. Okay. And basically, all of it is up for discovery, and I go to trial in December. And I will let you guys know the exact date in New York. For those who are in New York to come to the trial, I go to trial in actually in February. Sorry, I said December and February. Next year, 2024, I go to trial. So I want you guys to understand something. You're not seeing me do anything because I don't have the permission to do anything. I'm not allowed to leave the southern part of Tennessee without a judge's permission. I am not allowed to do ministry. If I tell them that I'm doing ministry, they will deny me permission to do ministry. And so, I mean, I'm also a mom and I'm a wife. So I am at home, I'm with my husband, and I'm with my baby. Now understand something. Aromatherapy, my company. You guys, this is a baby that has been sitting in my stomach for 3 years, since I lived in Jersey. Before I even started, before you guys knew me, I've been out hitting abortion clinics. But before I got well known, I had got this idea from God to start aromatherapy. And I just had fear. I didn't know how to start it. I didn't know what angle to take. And finally, he just cornered me to just start it. So I want you guys to know that in the midst of not being able to do ministry, you know, I still have a mantle of business.
So all because this sister wanted to decry what she felt like was all because she wanted to cry what she felt like was an indictment against babies, is now going to prison.
You know, an entrepreneurship gift was given to me by God.
I don't think you guys can hear that. Hold on.
I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand. Everybody.
We're not standing with Black Lives Matter. We want our police. Refund our police. Y'all don't care about Black lives. Get the pain. Y'all don't care about Black lives. Refund the police. Refund the police. They say Black lives matter. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus.
Another day, another vandalism of the Black Lives Matter mural outside Trump Tower. The woman seen on video this afternoon pouring black paint on the mural and calling for the city to, quote, refund the police, end quote. The scene turned chaotic as police officers tried to arrest the woman.
But now remember when Democrats were protesting, you didn't see all of that. Now remember when Democrats were protesting, you didn't see all of that. They gave them more clemency or more leeway than what they're giving Bevelyn Beatty. Hold tight.
But she apparently resisted, causing one officer to fall hard to the ground on Fifth Avenue, injuring his shoulder and writhing in pain. Witnesses watching the frenzy unfold.
It seemed like he slipped on the wet paint.
All right. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. And then we're going to end this stream. But I wanted to talk about Sister Beverly because I was disappointed, very disappointed in what happened. Hold on. Let's see. All right, guys. In the meantime, while I'm trying to find this video, guys, share the stream for me. All right, here we go.
Now more than ever, it's important to prioritize your self-care, whether you're looking.
And one more thing.
The Democratic Party, if you still on the Democratic plantation of black folks, I don't know what to say.
Fair use.
Kamala Harris can't win. Since Joe Biden dropped out, Kamala Harris is not being.
And guys, what it appears to a lot of people think what happened was this. A lot of people feel like they were trying to take Trump out, and then she would have been installed as president by default. That's what a lot of people believe. Take Trump out and install her as president. Take Trump out and install her as president. But because it didn't happen, then they had to push the agenda even more. And now they put her in the place of being president. So they took her out of line and they pushed her in the front because they want to continue to destroy this country from the inside out. And as I said before, guys, it's all by design. Hold tight.
Donald Trump at all. So you're doomed. Kamala Harris can't win, and she already said she's not going to do anything for black people.
Yep.
You know,
right. I'm gonna cover that at some point.
If you want me to do something for black people specifically, no. That's what she said. So she's not the candidate for us. For one, she's not even considered black. And for two, she don't have the best interest for us anyway. Neither does these candidates do. The only person I could say that probably would be a good choice is RFK. But other than that, no, it's not going to work.
Can't say that I agree with this brother. I can't in reference to RFK, just due to the fact of what my beliefs are. And I don't necessarily believe in the platform of an RFK. I do agree with him when it comes to Kamala Harris. She can't win. Her policies are terrible. Her history in the Senate and definitely her history as AG out in California, terrible. She can't stand up to what she's done. She just can't. This sister I'm about to pull up, she goes in. So I'm just going to ask you guys to sit back and enjoy the show. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
Know that Kamala is a token? Do you know that nobody wanted to endorse her? Not even Obama wanted to endorse her because...
And she is a token. She's just a token of power. And one way you get some of these Negroes that can't think is just give them a token Negro, and they fall for it every time.
She's incompetent. Nobody wanted her in the position, but they did it because she was black. That's an insult.
It is.
That means you're not intelligent enough. That means you're not quick enough. That means you're not smart enough. That means you're not even equipped. You're just black. And it works. And I know that I have been laying low politically because, again, I've been indicted. Understand something. I've been indicted by the Biden administration.
Wait, who is this lady? Because I just ran across this video out here on the internet, but I didn't catch her name. And what has she been indicted for? Oh, man.
Black woman for standing against the murder of innocent children, including and especially because they take up the biggest margin. Black babies, okay? So now Biden has stepped down, right? And I have been laying low. I've been like, listen, I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna just live my life. I'm in Vegas. I'm about to go to the buffet. I'm just trying to eat. I'm trying to be at Sphere. And I'm trying to be at Flyover Vegas, enjoying my little life with my husband before sentencing. But I have to say something. Let me explain something to you. And I'm speaking to the black community. I have to. I'm speaking to the black community, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you, in your heart, feel like, oh, they're going to put up Kamala, I'm going to vote for Kamala, you are telling me how ignorant you are when it comes to politics. Not as a person, because just because you are...
And I totally agree with her. But once again, so-called black folks, they don't think. They just respond. They don't think because they got severe cognitive dissonance. And they're magical thinking Negroes. They're magical thinkers. They don't think logically. They think magically. Because they think about some kind of magic or some kind of osmosis outside of themselves. there's going to be some new found agenda under a black woman. This is a token of power that's not going to care about you once she get in power. That's going to use immigrants and put immigrants at some point to misplace your goofy behind. And then you're going to damn expect black men, we black simps, to damn come and support you and talk about some damn black community.
Are ignorant according to politics doesn't mean you're an ignorant person, but you are very ignorant according to politics. And
I would agree with that. Ignorant just means that you don't know. We don't say that to denigrate you guys. It just means that you just don't know.
Tell you why. And a lot of people can get offended, but I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Kamala, number one, has never been for the black community. I want you to understand something. Kamala has played a part, just like Joe Biden, in persecuting and putting African-American people in jail by the droves. Droves.
That's why she's in the position that she's in, because she just keeps on with the status quo. That is who the Democrat Party is and who they've always been. It's just so unfortunate that there are so many people out there that don't know, or they won't believe it, or they believe the lie that the party switched somewhere down the line or a long time ago, which is the furthest thing from the truth as well.
Okay, when it comes to drug crime, she has treated drug crime as if it was murder, okay? And then on top of that, let me explain something to you. The only reason why Kamala is a vice president in the first place is because she's black. It is not because she is qualified. It is not because she is competent. It is because she's black. Now, why should you be offended? You would think, oh, yeah, we black people, we supposed to support our black folk. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me explain something to you. You should be offended beyond report because of the fact that somebody is willing to put someone in the seat for their color, even when they're not qualified to do a favor for you. Let me explain to you how the last 4 years have went. Up 3, coming into this 4.
And once again, guys, the only thing you got to do is give them some politics. Only thing you got to do is give them some politics. And once you give them politics, they forget all the suffering, record high inflation, illegal, undocumented immigrants, struggles and struggling. And then all of a sudden, 3 years in, now they damn talking about voting for Kamala Harris just because she's a token Negro. Or not even a black person, a black person or a selective black person when it's convenient. But because we don't think comprehensively, we continue to vote for people like Kamala Harris and other elites or liberals without having a comprehensive, cogent conversation because we have thinking errors. And it continues to permeate over and over and over again.
Explain something to you. So for the first three years, Kamala has not cared about the black community. Right. Okay? Kamala and Biden have been doing everything in their power to support illegal immigrants. They have been coming in this country. They're getting your benefits. They putting their kids, these illegal immigrants are going into your kids' schools. They're in the hood. They're taking over. You're no longer relevant. They're taking over, okay? Mm-hmm. But then on top of that, okay, they're giving them money. They're giving them credit cards. I mean, they're booking them, taking them. You got immigrants coming straight out of Mexico living better than you did, and your ancestors done built this country up.
Right. That's what I talked about earlier, guys. But these magical Negroes don't think. They don't think. They don't think, and they don't care to think. Magical Negroes don't think. They don't think, and they don't care to think. They just respond.
Boom. Let me explain something to you. That's how valuable you are to the Democrat community, okay? But now, boom, year 4. It's election time. Y'all, we ain't really did nothing for these niggas. I guess we got to do something. Let's call up Kirk Franklin, and he come to the White House. Kirk Franklin went on that stage with them tight shorts or tight suit and that extra low button top that he wears on stage. And he danced, and he got a check. And that was for you. They paid him to please you. That's how important you are. When Hillary wants to campaign, she don't actually focus on issues in the black community.
Only thing Hillary focused on was some damn hot sauce. When Biden focused on black issues, he get a demented person like Cardi B. But we wonder why we are continue to be in a perpetual underclass, because they're bringing these damn immigrants to this country to make black folks a permanent underclass. And some of these Negroes can't see it. They use these boule Negroes And it's not all the brothers and fraternities, sisters and fraternities, but they use these boule Negroes to push part into politics. And what they do, they use these boule Negroes to tell you how to damn think. And because black folks can't think and black men can't think, they continue to more or less push this same stupid agenda.
That are needed. She says, oh, I got hot sauce in my bag, boo. Are you pandering to us? Is it working? Oh, y'all forget. Your memory is terrible. Y'all forget. She said, is it working? That's how valuable you are.
He said, no, she has to go.
What's something that you always carry with you? Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Are
you getting information right now? Hot sauce. Hot sauce in my bag, Swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now, listen, I want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people.
Okay. Is it working?
Best to get your vote. She don't even have to work and put the agenda in and start to show proof to get your vote, black woman, black man.
And she's telling the truth. Shout out to my man Mujahid for another $3. He said they are moving aggressively to replace us. Yes, sir. We were unable to. Okay. They're moving aggressively to replace us. No, you're right, man. I agree with you, but they can't see it. What they're trying to do, they're trying to make a permanent Democratic ran country to permanently damn run this country into the ground. That's why they tried to assassinate Trump. You don't have to like Donald Trump, but you should be a survivalist when it comes down to survival. Because if this woman become president, areas like Philly, areas like New York, areas like Chicago, you haven't seen anything yet. It's going to be chaos if she becomes president. We're already dead. Well, let her become president, this wicked woman. And now this sister Bevelyn Williams got 41 months in prison.
You so special to be black. You so special to be black that you don't even get no benefits for it. We'll just put Kurt Franklin in and let him dance for the day. That'll do. Oh, the Mexicans, we're going to invest in them. We're going to have them come from the border. We're going to do everything in our power for them. But for you niggas over there, y'all good. Let me explain something to you.
And think about how your ancestors damn fought for this country and died. But yet now they're using undocumented immigrants or illegal aliens to replace black people and traditional black women. But
y'all don't understand the amount of racism that you co-sign. You look crazy. These people see you as animals and dogs. They tell you it's raining and are pissing on your head. And you sit there and you let them. And it blows my mind. Okay? Blows my mind. Let me explain something to you. I have never in my life dealt with racism. People are like, oh, technically it's systematic. Systematic racism means there's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system. Let me explain something to you. I did not experience racism until the day Joe Biden used Letitia James, a black attorney general, along with Damian Williams, a black FBI head of FBI agency, and they indicted me for standing against the abortion murder of black kids. Do you know the agent that they used to investigate me was a black man? He has an African name. Do you know that they used their tokens to go after black people that got out of line? They used the guys in the house in line cleaning the bathroom to get the ones out on the field trying to wake people up to know that this is slavery and this is bondage. Do you know that? Do you know that Kamala is a token? Do you know that nobody wanted to endorse her? Not even Obama wanted to endorse her because she's incompetent. Nobody wanted her in the position, but they did it because she was black. That's an insult. That means you're not intelligent enough. That means you're not quick enough. That means you're not smart enough. That means you're not even equipped. You're just black. And it works. And no, it's not benefiting the entire black community. No, let's just put a token in. Because that's enough of them. They'll struggle to the end as long as they can look up at that token for the rest of their life. How? Listen, I promise you I wasn't going to say nothing. That's DoorDash right there. I wasn't going to say nothing. But you might have to go to the front. I think your food is there. In a second. They dropping it off at the lobby. Let me say something to you. I am so tired of the black community and y'all low standards. The standards are so low. You are so low in your standards, that even in your vote, that we are looked at as a joke. Do you understand other communities are coming in and laughing at us? You have Russians and Ukrainians and people from all these different countries coming in. They're getting trade jobs. They're starting businesses. They're buying houses.
Testing. She's telling the truth, guys, but we don't think, sadly. Don't think and don't know how to think.
Bosses on the block, they've been here for 10 years and we're scrambling to the top. And yet we don't stand for it when it really matters. We just want to see somebody that look like us and we good. Oh, she look like us. That works. That's your standard? That works? Oh, she look like me. She's black. First of all, she's not, but I ain't even gonna go with you. For your sake.
I'm glad she said it because you guys probably don't recall, but when she first got into the Senate, she was calling herself Indian and she was part of the quote unquote first or, that first wave of Indian people to be in Congress or to be in the Senate. That's what she was saying. She is whatever they need her to be when the time is convenient. And the fact that yesterday there was a report that said that they had a Zoom call with 40,000 black women that joined this call. They raised about $1.5 million on this call. And you have sisters that are getting behind this party. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that that's the case, but it saddens me that that is the case because these women are selling out their own communities for identity politics just to say we had a black woman as president. It is sickening. They know this lady's not going to do anything for the black community. They know this lady is going to be a full-fledged detriment to the American people in general. She out of her own mouth has said, I don't have any intent on doing anything for black people because there's no connection there. And I'm not even one that says that a politician needs to do something specifically for one group of people. I'm not even one that believes in that type of stuff. But here it is. You have people that are willing to donate money and they're willing to get behind a person who has shown themselves to be against you and shown themselves to be a detriment to your community. Go look at her record out in California. Just go look at it. This sister right here, man, is dropping bars.
For your peace and comfort, yeah, she's black. But guess what? She don't give a damn about you.
Nope.
She don't give a damn about you. She didn't petition for nothing regarding the black community since she's been up there. But you know what, Kirk Franklin?
And she don't. And they always, like I say, use these boule Negroes or some of these goofy folks out of church to push their agenda. But black folks don't think. They don't think.
Pull up, because you know we ain't really been doing nothing for 3 years. Go ahead, pull up and sing, dance, twirl. That's what they see y'all as. Yep. Dance, twirl, sing, nigga. I'm going to say it straight up because
do that little dance you do.
It's a hard thing to hear, but you need to hear it.
Shout out to my man, Reveling the Spirit of Variance. She's right. This is what our generation of single motherhood did to our group. They call them future strong black men. I totally agree, brother. I totally agree.
You're out of line when you speak the gospel of Jesus, when you speak the truth, when you say that abortion is murder, when you say that these things are wrong, when you say that homosexuality is wrong, you are out of line. Who are you to say what's wrong and what's right and who's the true and living God? Go dance. Go dance. Get your leotard, get on stage, put on your heels and shake your butt. Get your long weave, boo. Y'all bragging about who got the longest weave. They over here crossing $1 million transactions under your nose on your dollar. Go dance. Go shake. Go dribble the ball. Go ball out. Go play that basketball, boo. Go hit a football. Go hit a touchdown and shut up. Hit a touchdown and shut up. That's what you do. What do you mean? You out here standing in front of an abortion clinic like you somebody. You gotten a little too uppity, nigga. You out of line. Let me tell you something. Had I have really been out here committing crime for real, stealing and being a detriment to this nation for real, a danger on the streets, I would got a pat on my wrist. Are you kidding me?
She's telling the truth.
Go ahead. You out here.
She's telling the truth, sadly. She is telling the truth, sadly.
Acting up. Go live your life. They wouldn't have did nothing. Federally indicted, secret grand jury meeting to put out all the videos of me standing in front, preaching the gospel, not with a bat, not with a gun, nothing. Just standing there preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, declaring the truth and saying that abortion is murder. Now you get a federal indictment. You got the FBI watching you. Do you know the FBI been watching me since 2019? I went to Africa and back. I went to Nigeria. They recorded when my baby was born. They documented when my baby was born. They documented when we went to Nigeria for a missions trip. They documented when me and Ricky got married. They documented everything I did because I was a nigga out of line. That's what y'all want. Y'all vote people in, and y'all don't understand you're voting in your image of being a nigga in line. That's what you do when you vote Democrat. That's what you do when you dare decide, oh, I'm going to support Kamala. That's what you are. You're literally a sheep. You're a sheep, and you're not even a good sheep. At least a sheep follows a good shepherd, a shepherd that feeds them and takes care of them. Y'all don't even care. Y'all shepherd got y'all blind, naked, deaf, and dumb, robbing your country, sending your money to Ukraine. Kamala ain't petitioning for you. You kidding me? People in Ukraine living good right now. I'm seeing a bunch of Ukrainians over.
And she's telling the truth, but folks don't think, and don't care to think. Don't think and don't care to think.
Here, a bunch of Mexicans all in my neighborhood. It's mad Mexicans in Uruguay. Mad Mexicans. I ain't never seen this many Mexicans in Uruguay. You got Ukrainian people all over the place. They two-stepping, living good. We live in a nice neighborhood. We got them moving up with us. They moving in our neighborhood. Chilling. What? Living good, eating good, vegetarian with the brown rice. And now, it's election year, you guys. Mind you, they didn't even want to put Kamala in. They really didn't want her. She was the last result. How does that make you feel, black woman? You're supposed to be so strong. You're supposed to be so intelligent. And I'm not saying that you're not. But doesn't it insult you that somebody is only in a position that they're in because they're black and they're a woman and they need the vote? They could give a dang about anything else? That she's intelligent? That she's smart? That she's a great speaker? She's a joke. She make black women look like a joke. She make us look like we goofy. Yeah, you know, what's the line she say? She repeat the same sentence 10 different times.
Imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know? What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What we can see, what we believe can be.
And only thing they do, guys, is they sell you hope politics, do politrick and a projection of hope, and some of these magical Negroes fall for it every year. Don't ask for anything. And now they're basically telling black men to get in line and follow these silly women. But I'll damn die before I do it. I wish I would damn fall in line. I wish I would fall in line.
Unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
She don't know what she's saying, probably because she's nervous. But guess what? When she was in there putting them niggas in jail, she wasn't nervous being a prosecutor. She knew exactly what to say. She knew exactly what to do. She ain't that innocent. She ain't that innocent. Sorry. Do a little bit more research. Be a little bit more confident in this season. Don't be a dummy. Don't follow the sheep. Do better. Do better. Please, I'm begging you. Do better.
I don't even know if I want to add anything else to that, man. I mean, she said it all and then some. And shout out to the sister, man. God bless the sister. For just out there, you know, one being willing to speak her mind, because there's so many people, so many women in the sisterhood that are getting behind this foolishness. Y'all seen Areva Martin. She told you straight up what would happen if Kamala gets overlooked. They said that black women will blow up the party. That's what they said. Now, I'm one of those kind of people that I think by the Democrat Party playing these identity politics, pushing, you know, Kamala in, we'll wait to see who her, you know, running mate will be as VP. We'll wait to see who that individual, you know, will be. I've heard that, you know, some women, they want it to be just a dual woman ticket. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole right now, but that's the word on the street. We don't know who it will be. Could be Gavin Newsom, could be somebody else. I don't know if he even be a part of this foolishness, but by them putting her in place, it makes me think that they are conceding the race to Trump because they know she can't win. She's extremely unpopular. No one likes her. She's more unpopular than Joe Biden is right now. Now, the Roland Martin.
And you know, Roland Martin, shout out to Obsidian. I was listening to him earlier briefly. They got these boule Negroes in line trying to push these partisan politics, sadly. And some gonna fall for it because they don't know how to think critically. Don't know how to think critically.
You know, the Jen Psaki's, the CNNs, the MSDNCs of the world, they're gonna gaslight you and tell you that she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But if you guys recall, Tulsi Gabbard smacked her down like it was nobody's business. She backed out of the presidential race before the first primary. Do you guys recall that? Tulsi Gabbard gave her the business. Do y'all recall that? Check this out.
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris.
And she couldn't refute any of that. She couldn't refute any of it. And shortly after this debate right here, she dropped out. And that's why I say she can't win. She can't refute her political background. And this administration has been so bad that she doesn't have a leg to stand on right now. Inflation through the roof, gas prices through the roof.
And that's what I've been saying, guys, over and over and over again. But because some Negroes don't listen, don't know how to think, this damn go along to get along and their plantation politics, they allow Kamala Harris and some of these other Negroes to push these damn boule politics. And, some will vote for her just because she's in the sorority or she's damn say ski weak. And it's stupid and it's foolish in my opinion. Because black folks should have a greater level of thinking. I wish the hell somebody would damn tell me how to think. You'll get your feelings hurt. I vote the way I damn want to vote as a man. If you don't like how I damn vote, you can take your ass on somewhere. Nobody tell me what to do. I do what I want to do when I damn want to do it. You can either respect my position or enter your ass left or right. But that's the problem there. You got these same old damn goofy Negroes like Ben Crump and Roland Martin, his fat head, trying to damn tell black folks how to think and how to vote.
Roof. Jobs are not plentiful. They keep wanting to tell you that, oh, there's a lot of jobs out here. No, there is not. There's been a plethora of people that have been laid off from their jobs over the past 2 years, 2.5 years or so. It's crazy right now. So she can't stand on what's going on or what they've accomplished in this administration, the border crisis that we have going on. There is a list of things that are wrong with this current administration, but she also doesn't have a leg to stand on of her time in the Senate, and she doesn't have a leg to stand on of her time while she was out in California as the AG. That's why she dropped out before the first primary. But yet you have people that are going to get behind this lady because they think she's black. She's not qualified. She hasn't shown herself to be an articulate speaker. She hasn't shown herself to be presidential. In the opportunities where she has had opportunity to be presidential, I want to show y'all a clip of when she was out in Europe. I can't remember exactly where she was, but they asked her a question and they asked her a question. But she wanted the men to take the question, and all she did was laugh and chuckle, and it was the best, man. Check this out.
I'll ask you about some reporting that my colleague here in Poland noticed. He recently spoke with the mayor of the largest border town, who told him that the refugee system is essentially not set up for this, that it will.
Shout out to my man, the revelator spirit of variance. He said, I believe this apparently aggressive attempt by the Democrats to maintain power may be its party's undoing. Yes, I like that revelator spirit of variance. I totally agree with that 100%, brother. Black folks and black men and traditional black women are waking up, man. They sick of this nonsense. And they sick of black folk damn being a permanent underclass. We're getting sick of it. Always the same old BS, these old goofy Negroes, like I said, like Ben Crump, Roland Martin, fathead, and many others damn coming and trying to tell black folks how to vote. And because, like I said, black folks got a low self-esteem, some of them, they'll use damn politicking, which is nothing but political gaslighting, to make you think that the situation that you've experienced is not true or real. But because folks don't know how to think and black folks are very emotional, they fall for the BS every damn time. Every time. Don't ask for nothing. How in the hell can an immigrant come to this country after your grandfather and great-great-grandfather and grandmother worked together to build this country, but yet they're asking to get more than you? But you still damn vote damn Democrat anyway. Being loyal to a token, which is not true power, real power.
Collapse. It's an improvised system that can work for maybe 2 weeks, but not indefinitely. And I'm wondering what the United States is going to do more specifically to set up a permanent infrastructure. And relatedly, is the United States willing to make a specific allocation for Ukrainian refugees? And for President Duda, I wanted to know if you think, and if you asked the United States to specifically accept more refugees.
Okay. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
She's not a serious person. And this is the person that people think.
Her goofy behind, a friend that needs a damn friend. Listen to her goofy behind laughing. Imagine this country in damn crisis. They put this idiot at the helm as damn president. But some of these stupid black women, some of them, not all, but some of them are they're so selfish, and they don't care nothing about the black collective, that they'll damn vote for it anyway, just to have a token of power to flex on black men.
But yet, when the barbarians come and when they can't pay bills and they're getting violated because of rampant violence, then all of a sudden they'll be on damn YouTube crying, telling our men don't protect us with their goofy asses.
Should be the first female president in the United States of America, the first woman president in the United States of America. Cut it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Consider joining the ARP family. It supports the team. It supports me. It supports this channel. It gives us the ability to push this type of content out on a day.
And I agree with you. The Pookie and Ray Ray show that tell me right. They wanted to assassinate Trump. And in the process of them trying to assassinate Trump, what they wanted to do, once again, in the process of assassinate Trump, was just to push us straight to power. So now they had to accelerate it and speed it up because now they're going to do everything in their power to try to slow down any momentum that the President Trump or former President Trump had. And like I say, I'm a policy advocate. I don't care for either party. I am a independent, but you can't damn convince me that what's going on now and happening right before your eyes is not problematic. You can't convince me that it's not a problem. And once again, they use the same old bojangling Negroes to push their nefarious agenda. Bojangling Negroes, not masculine black men, but bojangling Negroes, not masculine white men, but bojangling Negroes, not traditional black women, but bojangling Negroes, not traditional white women, but bojangling Negroes and bojangling white women that damn push this liberal foolishness and make you damn think a bird is a chicken or a bird is a squirrel. And you got a lot of these Negroes thinking birds are squirrels. But at one point, our ancestors didn't believe none of this nonsense. To the point they're trying to push all this liberal mess in Africa. And the Africans are rejecting it wholeheartedly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this stream, guys. Thank you to the ones that donated. Shout out to the Revelator Spirit of Variance for the 5. He was the #1 sponsor, followed by Mucha Head. I really appreciate it. I got things to do. I got claims to fill. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about Sister Bevelyn Williams, guys. I wanted to talk about her, because I respect her highly. I was trying to get on my show, but sadly, according to breaking news, she has been indicted for 41 months, sentenced to 41 months in federal prison, unfortunately. And that's the cost of speaking out, guys, sadly. But anyway, we're going to end this stream, guys. Thank y'all for listening. And thank you to the ones that donated. And guys, I will be seeing you guys soon. And we're going to end this stream. So thank you guys once again. And we're going to end the stream. Thank you. Hit that like button. And share this stream if you're not a beta male.
Fall comes to us in its own time. Fighters keep us, losers we